Yeah, I think Sam said they could have had a couple of penalties. I think we could have had a couple more as well. I think it's hit Nolan on the hand in the first half, and the second one with Jason, with punch, we could have had a penalty there. So, both sides are most probably screaming they could have had penalties.
This defensive resilience, 4 clean sheets in 5 games. What do you say about
Yeah, no, they've been fantastic. But I also think that we've played some really, really good football, and today, again, we could have scored 3 or 4 goals, and don't take away what we've got. That this is a different team than what I had at Stoke. It's got different strengths. We sat down and had a look at the strengths of the team, and we've worked out a system that we think would suit them. And yeah, you have to be strong, you have to be resilient, but we've got great pace on the break, and the 2 wide players again today were absolutely outstanding. Balassi was the best player on the pitch for me.
Tony, 9 points in a week, mathematically safe now. What do you say to the guys?
Well, the big thing for me was the turnover. To play at Everton on Wednesday night and then to not get back till about 2:30 in the morning, and then to try and get them recovered and ready to go. And I just said the effort and commitment that you put in today was just wonderful for that. And it's a group. The people who are not in the team have been wonderful, and everybody's bought into it. The supporters have really been fabulous, and I had 8, 9, 10 years at Stoke, and they were wonderful there. And these have bought into how much and how important they are as a group to help the players. And not so much now we're winning when things weren't going very good at the beginning. You went to Selhurst Park and we'd go a goal down, and the supporters would still be getting behind the team, so they have to take a lot of credit as well.
And Jedi, that group wanted Jedi to take the penalty today, did they, or was that something before the game?
I let him. Whoever's confident, for me, it's always the one. Unless you've got a specialised penalty taker, and Glenn Murray was right up when we got the penalty to get me on there, and he did. You think I'm joking? But Mile stepped up, and thank God he did.
Never mind that penalty, but his overall contribution.
Well, like I say, I think we had to. You have to deal with Carroll. Carroll's a handful, and he was that again today. So you have to deal with it. And Mile's out the 2 centre halves. They've been that little pivot in the heart of our defence. Which
Joe Ward go to Brazil?
Did who?
Joe Ward.
Should he?
Should he go to Brazil?
No, I don't pick the England team. You have to ask Roy. Roy's the. Blimey, that was a one from the left wing. It's up to Roy.
Tony, when you first took over, could you have ever imagined with 3 games to go the club would be safe, considering the position?
Well, I actually looked at the last few fixtures, and the last 2 home games were an absolute nightmare, Man City and Liverpool. So I thought we better, you better be close at this time, because I wouldn't like going into them needing points. But it's been a remarkable turnaround, and everybody at the football club deserves a lot of credit. They've really bought into what we've tried to do. They've worked very hard on the training ground. That doesn't just happen. You have to work very, very hard, and they have stomached a lot of weeks without having days off, and a lot of stuff that maybe would bore a lot of people. But it's they've bought into it, and it's got results. And I'm very, very pleased for them because they're a good group, a very, very good group.
Did you know before kick-off that you were already safe because of the Norwich result?
No, I didn't want to know. I'd rather just concentrate on the game. It kills me when televisions are on. People watching televisions before games.
5 wins in a row in the Premier League era. That's a club record for Palace that you put in back in '92. Do you get that feeling around the club that the squad is something special and you can really push on from here?
No, like I say, that we've done absolutely fantastic. But in football, if you start tapping yourself on the back, someone will come up behind you and kick you up the backside. So it's very important they keep their feet on the ground. It's important that we approach the last 3 games with the same attitude and same approach. We know it'll be tough, and we have a responsibility to the Barclays Premier League, because it is the best league in the world, the most competitive without a doubt.
But do you think people can now start appreciating the way that you play, the attractive attacking way that you play?
Well, someone's just said to me now that that pigeonhole that. That's off your back. Yeah, we played well at Stoke at times and never got the credit, but that was, you get pigeonholed with it. I think we're an exciting team. I think we're a team that and we've missed our best player today. Shamak has been wonderful for us. He really links, the work we do defensively with the work we do going forward. But I thought Joe Ledley in there today again. you know, the quality on the ball, and he slows the team down to give us time to get up the pitch. It's just wonderful.
How personally pleased are you about maintaining your record of not being relegated? 'Cause this
Oh no, everybody was telling me not to do it. I said, like I said, it was only Peter Coates and Sir Alex, and you know, they were the two that said that, you know, there's plenty of games left, plenty of games to do it in.